Well, friends, the first part of emergency powers that is over. Now we shall discuss the second part of emergency powers for the President of India. So let us begin. They wanted Indira Gandhi to resign because Indira Gandhi cannot continue as a member. Indira Gandhi cannot contest for 6 years. She has resorted to malpractice in the election, so she has no right to continue as the Prime Minister of India. They wanted resignation of Indira Gandhi, and from 12th onwards, every day in Delhi, huge rallies, mass rallies were held demanding the resignation of Indira Gandhi. And the leadership of the opposition party at that time was taken by By.Prof.N.S.Syama Prasad. By.Prof.N.S.Syama Prasad, a Socialist Party leader, became the leader of this movement. This movement demanded resignation of Indira Gandhi. And two things about By.Prof.N.S.Syama you must remember. He is known as Lok Neta. Lok Neta, people's leader, and he was an advocate of partyless democracy. Actually, he was an advocate of partyless democracy. He did not believe in party, and he became the leader of this movement, and this movement wanted Indira Gandhi to resign. But Indira Gandhi was not willing to resign. Indira Gandhi was reluctant to resign because Indira Gandhi knew if she resigns, she cannot come back again. So she was not willing to resign, and she exploited other facilities. What can be done to overcome this situation? And naturally, when High Court gives an order, you can file an appeal in the Supreme Court. So High Court order is pending, and Indira Gandhi decided to file an appeal before the Supreme Court of India. And she filed an appeal before the Supreme Court of India, challenging the verdict of Allahabad High Court. And she was waiting for a decision given by this judge in this court. And interestingly, you must remember, at that time, in June, Supreme Court was having vacation, midsummer vacation. Now all High Courts and Supreme Court have vacation time. And when there is vacation, there is only one judge in charge to dispose important urgent cases. So in the Supreme Court, there will be a judge. He will be there for 2 or 3 days. After that, another judge will be appointed. He will be known as vacation judge. He takes important cases. When Indira Gandhi filed this case, the judge in charge was Justice V.R. Krishnaiyer from Kerala. Justice V.R. Krishnaiyer was from Kerala, and he was in charge of this case. He decided to hear the case. So he heard the case. And he heard both sides. Long arguments were there. And after hearing all this, he gave the verdict. He gave the verdict on 24th June 1975. On 24th, after 12 days, on 24th June 75, V.R. Krishnaiyer, Justice, gave a verdict. His decision was that Allahabad High Court is not stayed. I stayed it. Indira Gandhi membership stayed it. Pakshe, he said, Indira Gandhi can continue as Prime Minister of India. No bar. Indira Gandhi can continue as Prime Minister of India. Why he said Indira Gandhi can continue as Prime Minister of India? Because there is a provision in the Indian Constitution. Even if you are not a member, you can be Prime Minister or Minister for 6 months. You should become member of Punjab Parliament within 6 months. Member of Prime Minister. But the condition is 6 months member. So Indira Gandhi is a member. But Indira Gandhi is Prime Minister because the Constitution allows her to continue, because even if you are not a member of the Parliament, you can continue as Minister for 6 months. But Indira Gandhi will have no right to vote, cannot get salary, but can continue as Prime Minister. So Indira Gandhi got a favorable decision. That was an interim order. This case will be finally heard by a larger bench of the court. Till that time, this decision will be pending. And on 24th June, V.R. Krishnaiyer gave the direction, gave the verdict. And next day, 25th June 1975, internal emergency was declared in India. On 25th June 1975, Artharatrike, internal emergency was declared. Indira Gandhi asked Fakhrul Ali Ahmed, the then President of India, to declare national emergency on the basis of internal disturbance. But I didn't the internal disturbance. On the basis of that, it was decided to declare emergency. And that I told you earlier 2 emergencies were external emergency, and third is internal emergency. Internal emergency means the people may not be supporting, all people may not be supporting. So what Indira Gandhi did immediately after declaration of emergency, she got another order from the President. President gave another order suspending all fundamental rights. So, along with the declaration of national emergency, President issued another declaration. All fundamental rights of the people are suspended. That means you have no fundamental right. Even if you are arrested, you cannot go to the court. No habeas corpus petition. Anybody can be arrested. And at that time, there is a very important law that could be used by the government for this. That law is called MISA. MISA means Maintenance of Internal Security Act. MISA, Maintenance of Internal Security Act. Indira Gandhi decided to resort to MISA. And the government decided to arrest. Most of the important leaders of the opposition party were arrested. So from that time onwards, from midnight of 25th June 1975, government started arresting opposition party leaders. Almost all important leaders were arrested. Morarji Desai was arrested, Vajpayee was arrested, Advani was arrested, By.Prof.N.S.Syama arrested, Jayaprakash arrested. Almost all important leaders of opposition party were arrested and kept in jail. And press censorship was introduced. Press censorship means പത്രത്തിൻ്റെ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം പോയി. പത്രങ്ങൾ പ്രസിദ്ധീകരിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ഗവൺമെൻറ് ഒരാളവിടെ വരും, PRD പബ്ലിക് റിലേഷൻ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെൻറ്റിൽ ഒരാൾ വരും, അദ്ദേഹം അപ്രൂവ് ചെയ്ത് മാത്രമേ പത്രത്തിൽ ഇടാൻ പാടുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ ഗവൺമെൻറ്റിനെതിരെ ഒന്നുമില്ല, ധർണയില്ല, സമരമില്ല, ഒരു പ്രതിഷേധവുമില്ല. ആരെങ്കിലും പ്രതിഷേധിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ they will be arrested and they will be taken to jail. And now we know if anybody is arrested, he should be produced before a magistrate within 24 hours. അങ്ങനെ റൂളുമില്ല. He can be kept in custody for a long time. ഇങ്ങനെ എതിർത്തിരുന്ന എല്ലാവരെയും, almost all of them were arrested. കേന്ദ്രത്തിലും സ്റ്റേറ്റിലും എല്ലാം this happened and many were kept in jail and they could not be released. This continued for a long time, for some time, about 21 months. And as I told you earlier, the elections were held in 1971 and 1971 the 5-year term was over. അപ്പോൾ എമർജൻസിയാണ്, ടേം തീർന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്ദിരാഗാന്ധി ഒരു പ്രൊവിഷൻ ഉണ്ടാക്കി, ദ ടേം ഈസ് എക്സ്റ്റെൻഡ് ബൈ 1 year. ഒരു കൊല്ലത്തേക്ക് ടേം എക്സ്റ്റെൻഡ് ചെയ്തു. ലോക്സഭയുടെ ടേം അങ്ങനെ ഒരു കൊല്ലം എക്സ്റ്റെൻഡ് ചെയ്തു. അപ്പോൾ 6 കൊല്ലമായി. അപ്പം ലോക്സഭ കുഡ് കണ്ടിന്യൂ. അങ്ങനെ ലോക്സഭ കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്തു. പക്ഷേ അന്നേരം ഇന്ദിരാഗാന്ധിക്ക് ഒരു ഫീലിംഗ്, the world opinion is against emergency, because world leaders have a feeling emergency is clamor of the people. People don't agree with the emergency. ഇതൊരു ആർബിട്രറി എക്സർസൈസ് ഓഫ് പവറാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് എന്ത് ചെയ്തു, ഇന്ദിരാഗാന്ധി തീരുമാനിച്ചു എലക്ഷൻ നടത്തിക്കളയാം. 77 എലക്ഷൻ നടത്താം. വൈ ഷീ ഡിസൈഡ് ടു ഹോൾഡ് എലക്ഷൻ? ബിക്കോസ് ഷീ ഗോട്ട് ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ. ഇൻ്റലിജൻസ് റിപ്പോർട്ട് കിട്ടി, എലക്ഷൻ നടത്തിയാൽ കോൺഗ്രസ് പാർട്ടി ജയിക്കും, ഇന്ദിരാഗാന്ധി ജയിക്കുമെന്ന് കിട്ടി. അതുപോലെ ഗവൺമെൻറ് ജനങ്ങൾ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നു എന്നാണ് ഇന്ദിരാഗാന്ധിക്ക് ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ. ബിക്കോസ് എവരിവൺ ഈസ് സപ്പോർട്ടിങ് എമർജൻസി. സ്ട്രൈക്കില്ല, സമരമില്ല, ജാഥയില്ല, ഗവൺമെൻറ്റിനെതിരെ പ്രതിഷേധമില്ല. ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് ദ പീപ്പിൾ ആർ ഓൾ സപ്പോർട്ടിങ് എമർജൻസി. അപ്പം ഇന്ദിരാഗാന്ധി വിചാരിച്ചു വി ഷാൽ ഹോൾഡ് എലക്ഷൻ. അങ്ങനെ ലോക്സഭ എലക്ഷൻ നടത്തുമ്പോൾ നാച്ചുറലി ഇന്ദിരാഗാന്ധി വിൽ ബി ഇലക്റ്റഡ് ടു പവർ and she can continue for another 5 years and she can continue emergency. With this idea in mind, Indira Gandhi decided to hold election and election was declared by the end of 76 ഒടുവിലായപ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് election പ്രഖ്യാപിച്ചു. Election was declared by the end of 76. Election declared ചെയ്താൽ എന്ത് സംഭവിക്കും? Fundamental rights must be brought back, because without freedom of speech and expression you cannot have election. So it was decided to withdraw the ban on fundamental rights. You can enjoy fundamental rights. Then another point, the opposition party leaders are in jail. They should be released. With opposition party leaders in jail, you cannot hold election. So Indira Gandhi decided to release all these persons arrested in connection with this. They were all released. Jayaprakash, Vajpayee, Morarji, all these leaders were released from jail and it was decided to hold election. And by March 1977, in March 1977, elections were held throughout India. But unfortunately, Indira Gandhi was defeated in the same constituency, Raebareli. And not only that, her son, Sanjay Gandhi, was defeated in Amethi. Then most of the stalwarts of the Congress party, most of the ministers of the Congress party were defeated. But എല്ലാം പരാജയപ്പെട്ടു. Congress party lost majority. Indira Gandhi had resigned. Opposition party at that time was Janata Party. Janata Party was the opposition party and Janata Party got majority. and Janata Party was asked to form the government. The government was formed by Janata Party, and Morarji Desai became the Prime Minister of India. In 77, in March, Morarji Desai became the Prime Minister of India, defeating Indira Gandhi. And you must remember, it is for the first time that a non-Congress Prime Minister became the non-Congress leader became the Prime Minister of India. Morarji was formerly in the Congress, but he had left the Congress party. And you know, this party came to power, and Morarji became the Prime Minister of India, and Vajpayee became the External Affairs Minister, George Fernandez became the Industries Minister, and you know, from Raebareli, Indira Gandhi was defeated by Raj Narayan. Adhe aalene Raj Narayan defeated, and Raj Narayan became the Health Minister. And Pratipaksham Adhikarithil vannu, they formed the government, and for the first time, Congress party was defeated, and it was out of power. And in this way, Morarji Desai became the Prime Minister. And you know, when Morarji Desai became the Prime Minister of India, he decided it should not be easy for the President to declare emergency. Because Morarji Desai had a feeling, after some day, if Indira Gandhi comes to power again, she may declare another emergency. So he wanted to put a lot of restrictions on the powers of the President to declare emergency. Now, therefore, it is very difficult to declare national emergency in the country, and even if declared, it is very difficult to continue national emergency, and necessary provisions have been included in the constitution to make it very difficult. That is why Morarji decided to pass 44th Amendment. 44th Amendment put a lot of restrictions on the power of the Indian President to declare national emergency. Now we have to study what all things happened during the period of internal emergency, and what are the changes made by 44th Amendment, and this we shall discuss in the next class. And you must remember, during the period of emergency, a very important amendment was passed by Indira Gandhi, that is known as 42nd Amendment. Indira Gandhi's period, a very important amendment was passed, 42nd Amendment. It made vast changes in the constitution, and this amendment is popularly known as mini constitution. It made vast changes, therefore it is known as mini constitution. Anyway, many provisions, many changes made by 42nd were later declared invalid by the court or amended by Janata Party government. But Janata Party government could not continue for a long period. Government was formed in 77, but the government had resigned in 80. When this government resigned, we had elections, and Indira Gandhi came back to power. You know, after 3 years, Indira Gandhi came back to power again in 80, and Indira Gandhi continued as Prime Minister, and in 84, Indira Gandhi was brutally assassinated, and then Rajiv Gandhi became the Prime Minister of India. Hope it is clear. If you have any doubt, you may ask me over the phone number. Phone number is given, my mobile number is given. Otherwise, you can ask the questions, put the questions in the comment box. I shall answer the questions. And if you like this video, subscribe to this and share this. Hope it is clear. Shall see you later.